Welcome to Gayatri Yoga, my friends. Today I offer you a quick flow that you can do anytime when you need to take a break to distract, tune in, maybe during your lunch break when you need to reset. We'll begin the practice from our knee position. If you have any issues with your knees, you can take a towel and roll it, put it at the back of the knees to take off some pressure of the knees. You can also take a block and put it under the hips to elevate the hips. And take a moment to tune in and observe how you feel. You can bring the palms on top of the thighs or twist the heart in your prayer position. And take a moment to bring your attention inward. Reflect how you feel in this very moment in your body, in your mind, and in your heart. With each and every exhale, letting go any unnecessary thoughts. Relaxing your shoulders. Lengthening through your spine, reaching the crown of the head up. And beginning to connect to your breath. Observing your inhales and exhales. Allow your belly to expand as you inhale, sending the air to the pelvic floor. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and inhale, lift your arms up through the sides to lengthen. Bring the palms up and exhale down. And visualize your arms moving through water. And the water is kind of resisting as you lengthen the arms into opposite directions. Feeling nice lines of energy going through your arms. And exhaling down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Reach the arms in front of you, interlace the fingers and reach the palms to the front. Inhale, lift the arms up, draw your shoulders down. You can lift through the heart and find a gentle arch in your back. And exhale, begin drawing the pubic bone towards the ribs, rounding in your lower back, upper back, tucking the chin, push the palms to the front. Inhale up, lift through the heart and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Now as you stay rounded, rotate the tops of the fingers to the opposite direction. Find the space between your wrists. Keep your fingers interlaced. And now reach the palms away from you and observe. Maybe you'll find a little more stretch in between your shoulder blades. Maybe in your neck. Keep reaching the palms away from you and moving the wrists into opposite directions. Inhale, lift the arms up, lengthen, and now rotate your arms to the right. And now rotate the palms up to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, slowly return to center and rotate the palms towards the crown of the head. Lengthen. And now rotate the chest to the left. And then rotate the palms up. Inhale and exhale, slowly release. Keep lengthening through your arms, draw your shoulders down. You can have your arms slightly towards the front of your ears. And now reach the arms to the right. And keep drawing your left sit bone to the floor. Try to squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, reach to the left, rooting through the sit bones. Breathing into the right side of the body, observing the sensations. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, slowly release the holds on the arms. Relax the fingers. Bring your right ear towards the right shoulder. And lift the head back up. Left ear towards the left shoulder. Keep drawing the shoulders down. Find a nice length in your neck. And you can add a couple of circles. And as you send the head back, focus on lengthening through the front, lifting the chin up. And now lower the chest on top of the thighs and bring your elbows to the floor. Bring your left forearm towards the center and now rotate the chest to the right, trying to stack the shoulders. Try not to move the hips and sending your right arm back. Send your right arm to the inner left thigh. Open the chest a little more. You can lift the elbow up, twist a little deeper. You can slowly rise up and bring your left palm to the outside of the right thigh and find the leverage to twist a little deeper. Inhale and exhale, release your right palm, bring your palm to the floor or the block, and now circle your left arm to the right back and lift the hips and push through the glutes, through your hamstrings, forward and up. Breathe, stretch through the front of your body. Inhale and exhale, slowly circle your left arm through the back, right and to the front, finding yourself on your forearms in your child's pose. Now bring your right forearm into the center and begin twisting towards the left side. Send your left arm back and now rotate the palm towards the left and lift it up, finding your shoulders stacking, gazing up towards the ceiling. Push the right forearm into the floor and widen the collarbones. Rotate the chest to the left. And now bend the left elbow and reach your left palm towards the inner right thigh. And now twist a little deeper. Feel a nice stretch in your left shoulder. And press your right palm and lift the right elbow up, finding nice length in your back. Twisting a little more. And now press through the right palm or the fingertips to rise up and bring your right palm to the outside of the left thigh and finding leverage to twist a little deeper. Breathe into your middle back, into your left ribs. Inhale and exhale, releasing your left arm. Gently bring the palm to the floor or the block and now circle your right arm up and left and back. Reach the hips forward and up, stretch through the front of your belly, gazing up to the ceiling. Inhale and slowly exhale, slowly lowering the hips down, sending your right arm to the left and then to the front, keeping both palms on the mat, having your arms extended. Spread the fingers and find your cats and cows. If you wish, you can curl the toes and stretch the soles of the feet. Inhale, lengthen, lifting through the heart. And exhale, begin drawing the pubic bone towards the ribs, rounding, tucking the chin. Inhale, lengthen, roll the biceps out. And exhale, round. Awakening your back line, stretching the front. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, gaze to the front, lift the hips and align the knees under the hips, spread the fingers, the wrist right under the shoulders. Lift your right leg up, engage the glutes, the core, and open your right leg out to the side. Keep it straight and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now cross your right leg all the way to the left and now lengthen through the right side, gaze towards the right foot. Inhale and exhale, slowly release, lifting your right leg up, bending the knee and stepping your right foot to the outside of the right palm, sinking the hips, finding your lizard, and add 5 push-ups here. 1, breathe, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring your left palm under the left shoulder, square the hips, circle your right arm back and up, find the twist and try not to move the hips, finding the twist in your middle back. Gazing up to the ceiling, keeping your neck long. Inhale and exhale, lower your right arm down, frame the foot, shift the hips back, lift the toes and lengthen in your back, sending the sit bones back, folding over your right thigh, stretching the hamstring. observing the sensations. You can add little rolls your foot left and right. And now bend the front knees, sink the hips, lift through the heart. And exhale, shift the hips back, stretch the hamstring. Inhale, moving the hips in one line, sink the hips and lift through the heart. Exhale, shift the hips back, fold. Inhale, sink the hips, lift through the heart. And exhale, shift the hips back, fold. Inhaling, sinking the hips, lifting through the heart. Exhale, shift the hips back, fold. And now walk your palms to the left side, all the way back, keeping your left palm on the mat or the blocks. Curl or uncurl the left toes. And now begin lifting your right arm up and then through the left, circling through the left and then back. And now you're beginning to sink the hip, move the hips to the front, bending the right knee. And you're finding this back bend variation and focus on drawing the pubic bone towards the ribs, lengthening at the front of your left hip and feeling a nice stretch. So you're reaching the knee to the front and your shoulders back. Inhale, engage the core, the glutes, slowly begin rotating your right armpit to the left and circling your right arm towards the front. Finding your 90-90 position. You can move your back knee slightly forward, keeping your right palm to the inner side of the right foot. And now compress your right thigh towards the right ribs, lifting the foot and holding for 5. Press the floor away from you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now slowly extend your right leg all the way back. Keep your hips squared. Keep your left toes curled. And now lift the left knee and shift the hips back. And lift your right leg up, finding your one-legged downward dog. Pulse your right leg to the ceiling for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Open the right hip, bend the right knee. As you shift the shoulders forward, slowly transition into your walking pose, lifting through the heart, finding your back bend. Inhale, exhale, slowly returning back to your one-legged dog. Inhale, sliding forward to your one-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lifting through the heart, stretch through the front line. Exhale, curl the toes, bend the elbows, chaturanga. And now shift the heels back, lower the elbows down, finding yourself in your dolphin. Lift your right leg up and pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep reaching your left heel down. Lower your right leg down. Inhale, lift your left leg up and pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, lower your left leg down. Inhale, begin shifting the shoulders forward, almost reaching your nose to the floor, and then back. 1. Push the floor away from you with your forearms. 2, 3, breathe. Exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 5. Bend the knees and tap the knees to the floor. 1, 2, and now extend the legs. 1, 2, extend. 1, 2, extend, and now lower the knees down. And now lift the elbows, finding yourself in your tabletop. And now if you have a wall next to you, you can rotate to the opposite side, preparing to do the opposite side. Inhale, find your tabletop and lift your left leg up. Keep your hips squared. Open your left leg out to the side and pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now lengthen the leg, reach it to the back and cross it over to the right, and gaze towards your left foot, lengthening through the left side of the body. Inhale and exhale slowly. Rotate the chest to face the front, and now uncross the legs and step your left foot to the outside of the left palm. Sinking the hips, finding your lizard. And you can add 5 pulses here. 1, breathe. 2, inhale and exhale. 3, 4, and 5. Bring your right palm onto the right shoulder, square the hips, circle your left arm back, rotate the palm to the left, and now reach it up to the ceiling, stacking your shoulders, and try not to move the hips, only in your back. Inhale and exhale, slowly lower your left arm down to the floor, framing your front foot, shifting the hips back, and as you shift the hips back, draw the pubic bone towards the floor and your sit bones back to lengthen your back, lift the left toes and fold over the left thigh. You can rock the foot out and in as you push the heel into the mat. Inhale, lower the foot, bend the front knee, sink the hips and lift through the heart. Exhale, shift the hips back, lift the toes, hamstring stretch. Inhale, sink the hips, lift through the heart. Exhale, shift the hips back, hamstring stretch. Inhaling, sinking the hips, lifting through the heart. Exhaling, shifting the hips back, hamstring stretch. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, back. And now bring your left palm to the inner side of the left foot and walk the palms to the right. Keep your right palm on the floor, a little behind your right hip, and have it on the block if you need it, or on the fingertips. Keep the base of the wrist lifted to give you some height. And now circle your left arm to the right, back, as you begin moving the hips to the front and bending the front knee. And you're focusing on drawing the pubic bone towards the ribs. You're directing the left knee to the front in the direction of your toes, and you're reaching your shoulders back as if somebody is pulling you in two different directions, and you get a very nice stretch at the front of your right hip, maybe your belly, your quadricep. Breathe into that area. If you sit a lot at your office desk, it's a really good stretch. Inhale and exhale, circle your left arm to the right and then to the front. Keeping both palms to the inner side of the left foot and prepare to lift your left foot. So press the floor away from you. You can roll the biceps out and even round your upper back. And now press your left thigh in towards the left ribs and hover. 1, flex the foot. 2, compress higher. 3, 4, and 5. And now slowly begin extending your left leg. Keep your hips squared, curling your right toes, knee, and now extend your right leg. Lift the left leg up. One-legged dog pulse. 1. Keep reaching your right heel down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Open the hip, bend the knee. Begin shifting the shoulders forward, transitioning into your wild thing. Lift your left arm up and find this back bend variation. Breathe, observe the sensations. Inhale and exhale, slowly begin transitioning into your one-legged dog. Exhaling, shifting yourself into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, uncurling the toes, lengthening through the front of your body. And you can modify if needed. Exhale, curl the toes, chaturanga. And from here, push the palms to the front and elbows back into your dolphin. Breathe. Observe how you feel. Lift your right leg up and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower your right leg down. Inhale, lift your left leg up and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, down. Play with lifting your elbows up. Press the palms into the mat. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Now keep your left forearm on the mat. Bring the weight towards the left forearm. Keep sending the heels down, straightening the leg. And now try to bring your right palm to the outside of the left shin and do this little micro twist. Keep sending the heels back. Inhale and exhale, release. And switch. Your right forearm stays on the mat. You're reaching the heels down, and now your left arm is lifting and you are sending it to the outside of the left knee maybe, and just tiny rotation to the right. It's not going to be big because of the position of the elbow, but you get a nice stretch around your shoulder blade area. Inhale and exhale, slowly release. Bring the elbows up, sink into your downward dog. And as you bend the knees, scoop the pubic bone towards the ribs, rounding your lower back, middle back, upper back like a wave. You're moving into this rounded plank, and as you press the floor away from you, you're rounding and stretching your back line, sinking the hips, lifting through the heart. Exhale, bend the knees and bend the elbows, shifting the hips back. And now you're rounding one more time like a wave, moving to the front, sink the hips. Exhale, you're returning back. And you're scooping to round and move like a wave to the front, sink the hips, lift through the heart. And now exhale, return back to your downward dog. Inhale and exhale, walk the palms towards the feet. Keep your feet hip-width distance apart. Grab your big toes. Inhale, lengthen, engage the quadriceps, engage the glutes. Imagine you're trying to move the feet away as if you're trying to rip the mat apart, and you're beginning to fall down. 1. Shoulders away from your ears. 2. Contract your core to bring your belly to your thighs, thighs to the belly. 3. 4. And 5. Slowly lift the chest halfway up. Release the hold on the fingers, on the toes, and bring your feet together. Begin squatting down, and your heels are lifting. And you're opening your knees out and lengthening, walking the palms to the front, and then you're directing the heels to the floor. And you can fall down, tucking the chin. You can play with rotating the palms up to the ceiling as you draw the knees down and reach the heels to the floor, reach the tailbone to the floor, and breathe into your back body. Back line, area between the shoulder blades, the back ribs, the side ribs, your lower back, your sacrum. Inhale, slowly begin lengthening through your front line, walking the palms in, aligning the crown of the head over the spine, and bringing your knees together, staying on your tippy toes. Squeeze your inner thighs. Begin lifting your shoulders, trying to stack your shoulders over the hips and crown of the head over the spine. Squeeze your inner thighs. You can have the palms to your heart, and it's going to help you to balance as you squeeze them and you squeeze your inner thighs. You can lift the arms up. Keep squeezing your inner thighs and reach the heels up to the ceiling. Connect to your core, to your pelvic floor, and now slowly begin rising up. And at the top, lift through the heels, lift higher, 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 hold. Exhale, lower the arms down. Bring the palms to the heart, hold. And exhale, slowly release the heels down. You can close your eyes for a moment and observe your balance. Observe the sensations in your body, which areas are awakened, where you feel the energy moving. Thank you guys for joining me for this quick flow. I hope you feel better after this class, more awakened, the blood is moving, you feel the heat, the energy, a little bit release the tension in your upper back, in your shoulders, your hip flexors. Let me know in the comments how you feel. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and share with your friends. Press the like button until we practice again. Namaste.